Hi YouTube family, welcome to my channel, 111 Love Messages Tarot, where I'm here to bring to you 111 Love Messages. Hey Aries, how are you? Hope you're happy, safe, and healthy out there. Bringing to you your March 2023 love readings, tapping into the energies, frequencies, and vibrations of the individual you are thinking of while viewing this video. Could be the person you're in a relationship with, a situationship with, liking, loving, estranged from, married to, fucking, and all of that jazz. Whatever your situation is, keep in mind the energies can swap. If you don't feel like this is their frequency toward you, it can be yours towards them. Be sure to check your other placements in your chart and in theirs. And if it doesn't gel with you at all, it's simply not for you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will greatly, greatly appreciate that. Universe, create help me to summon down the energies, frequencies, and vibrations for my Aries. The individual they are thinking of while viewing this video for March 2022, 2023, wow. Universe creator, what does Aries need to know for March 2023? What are the messages Aries needs to know? Way too many. For March 2023, for my Aries. We have the Three of Pentacles. Aries, March 2023. Aries. We have the Five of Cups. This person seems as though they want to come together and work things out, but something they're regretting, something they are still looking over and not sure about. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Something very unnerving about how they are feeling. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Tower. So things kind of fell apart here. And it was like all of a sudden, this person may have turned their backs on you. The both of you seem as though you're unfazed, like you're impervious to everything that's happening here. You both are behaving that way and mirroring each other's behavior. You both seem to be feeling very unbothered about it. But it's a facade. This person is very sad and regretful in regards to how this panned out, how it just blew up and blew out, how it crumbled down, how the relationship severed, if it did, or just fell apart. And they want to work together and come back together to see if this is what they're feeling, but what they're outwardly doing, their actions, is not displaying that at all. They're displaying that they're so impervious to everything that's happening here. You know, they cut the situation off. Or if they didn't cut you off per se, they may have cut off other sources, communicating with you. Like if you do happen to see them in passing, or communication as in maybe social media, they blocked you, phone calls, whatever. It's like they ended something. Something has been ended abruptly. And you're like, well, okay, so I don't really care either. I'm not phased either. You know, it doesn't bother me. I'm still, you know, humbled. I'm in my place. I'm doing my thing. I'm focused on what I'm doing. I'm focused on me. I'm not really focused on you. So if you felt the need to just cut it off so abruptly, then hey, do that. But, you know, it's not a sense of it's an act. It's basically an act. Because they're really sad. They're regretting the fact that they cut this off so soon. And they want to come back together, like, work something out. Come together and work things out. Maybe they want to talk things over, discuss some things, have a conversation, a heart to heart. They would like to work together on how to resolve these ill feelings that they're harboring. Even though they're displaying a persona of I don't care, they really do care. Look at that. The Queen of Cups. It's displaying emotions very heavily behind the scenes. We have, who the hell is this? This is the Hierophant. And we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, just so... I'm unbothered. I'm unscathed. This isn't affecting me at all. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. We have the Hermit here. It could be involved with the Virgo. But it could be anybody. Anybody. Wow, we have the King of Cups. So you have a couple there. You have the Queen and the King. Yeah, as I was saying, it's all a facade because this person feels very deeply. They feel very, very deeply. They're acting like, I mean, the cutoff could have been something that they didn't like about you or something that bothered them about you, or, you know, just you were moving in two different directions. So it just had to be split. It just had to dismantle for your own well-being. You know, the universe had to step in and had to just let it all come crumbling down for the both of you's own well-being. This could be a marriage. This could be a marriage that, you know, maybe you're going through a divorce right now, you're currently, or separation, because the relationship was a bit dull. It wasn't satisfying. It was becoming bored and routine and just no passion. And, you know, both of you possibly was becoming bored with that because, you know, it's like you turn your backs on each other. Like you really turned your backs on each other, and you don't want to, you're comfortable with being alone. This person is comfortable with being on their own, trying to figure things out. Going at it by themselves, but the vulnerability is still there. The love is still there. The love is still very, it's still very strong. It's still very intense, but it's just not shown because maybe you're not in communication or you're not speaking, or it's still there. It's just lying dormant. You know, again, this could be a strange marriage. This could be, you know, someone that you've been separated from for a while, or you can possibly still be in the marriage with them and it just kind of dwindled down. It's not how it used to be. You don't have that spark. You don't have that chemistry anymore. It kind of waned out a bit. You know, it's a source of sadness here. It's a source of feeling melancholy, a source of depression, because the feelings are still there. The love is still there. The source of how it all broken apart is like still kind of baffling. You know, sometimes over time, people grow apart. You know, they grow apart. You've been together for years. Your tastes change. You start to evolve. You start to see things differently, view things differently. And some people are just very stagnant. They're, you know, in their comfort zone. They're just comfortable where they are. And they don't want to move forward. They don't want to change their ways, or, you know, they're in a conditioned mindset. And sometimes that can happen. Sometimes people can lose patience with their partner and they're like, okay, I'm moving past you. Really, we're not growing together. We're kind of drifting. And this seems to be what happened here, you know, with the Tower. Everything fell apart all at once. And it came as a surprise. Like, over time, maybe it was, you know, there were signs that this is not going to work. Or there were signs that, you know, this relationship isn't as fulfilling as it once was. But all of a sudden, this person just cut this off. They just, you know, okay, we need to break up. Or I don't see this working out. Or they could have ghosted you or did anything of the above. Like, just abruptly just out of your life. Just like that. And you're like, damn, wow. Like, I understand that we were going through some things, but I didn't know it was like so just abruptly. Like, bam. One day you're here and the next day you're just MIA. You fell off the atlas. Like, what happened? And they're like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm going to do my thing. I'm not really thinking about this. I need to be alone. I need to be by myself. Maybe they are focusing on loving themselves more than this relationship. You know, this relationship could have been something that was pulling them down, something that wasn't beneficial for their well-being. And they had to just, you know, release it. You know, it was getting stagnant. It was like kind of bored, and you know, it's like, I'm over it. You know, the marriage or long-term partnership, it just wasn't fulfilling as it used to be. And this person is still, they want to offer the cup up to you. You know, because it's, again, love is still circulating and fluctuating up and down through the relationship, but it's still there. This person is vulnerable. You know, that those love feelings are still there. You know, again, they want to come together and possibly have a conversation and talk to you about everything that's happening when the time is right. Because they know what they've done, cut the shit off without a explanation or without anything. And it's unnerving. And they found themselves in like a depression kind of behind it, you know. Being within themselves, being alone, being hurt. You know, not focusing on what they have, but regretting what was previously done, but still behaving in a way whereas, you know, it's not hurting them at all. This is the facade that they're putting up. So let's play Lover's Oracle for my Aries for March 2023. Lover's Oracle for my Aries for March 2023. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. I'm going to read that again. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. And we have the Queen and the King of Cups. This person is holding a lot underneath the surface. They are not expressive with how they feel for you. On the other end, they would like to be expressive. They would like to tell you about how they are feeling and about how things are going within them. But they don't want that vulnerability to take over the situation. So they're going to act like as if it doesn't bother them. And they're thinking. It's not heartfelt, you know. It's not heartfelt, even though that's what they're feeling. They would prefer to use their mind, and that's not really the answer here. The answer is to have a heart-to-heart conversation in regards to everything that transpired in your relationship and what they are actually feeling, not thinking. That's how they're going to set themselves free. 111 Lovers Oracle for my Aries for March 2023. Aries, Lovers Oracle, March 2023. Aries Lovers Oracle, March 2023. Look at that. I miss you so much. This person misses you. Like I mentioned, there's still love. They want to come together and discuss this. But you could have had a basic misunderstanding. You could have had, you know, your arguing style was different. You just view things differently, and sometimes that can cause a lot of friction in a relationship. You know, you should agree more than you disagree. You know, that's the basis for compatibility. Not to say that you're never going to disagree on things, but you should agree more than disagree, because that's just a recipe for disaster. But anywho, they miss you. They miss sharing with you. They miss how you guys used to be. They miss how things were. They miss the chemistry. They miss the passion. They miss the love. It's just stagnant. They want to grow with you as opposed to not. But if they decide to rekindle this, or you decide to rekindle this, however, this broken marriage or separation or just relationship, period, whatever it is, you have to know, you have to communicate, you have to know that that's important to have compatibility. It's very important. So this person misses like how things were, and you know, they're pretty upset about that. They're pretty upset about how things were. And this persona that both of you are even having, because you have it too, Aries, like your turn, your back is turned on them as well. You're like, okay, well, fuck it then. If this is how you want to behave, then okay, we can both be behaving the same way. You know, it's not like a tit for tat thing. It's energy for energy. And sometimes people get that confused. They're like, oh, you know, you're being tit for tat, you're being petty. No, that's not petty at all. Like if someone's displaying something, a certain type of energy toward you, what the fuck, you gonna open up to them? No, you're gonna give them the same energy. So, you know, that's what you're doing. You're just like, whatever, but you missed them too. You know, so it's not always easy to just do that. But sometimes you have to. You have to put your guards up in order to protect yourself and your universe. And, you know, that's what's happening here. So, all right, Aries, I hope you enjoy that. You enjoy the rest of your month, your AM, your evening, your afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And take care.